Supreme Court verdict, Nnamdi Kanu shocks Nigerians. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for this coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. According to Vanguard, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, yesterday said he will not be broken by the last Friday Supreme Court verdict that he must face trial on terrorism or allegations against him by the federal government of Nigeria. Kanu's remark concealed with the Eastern Security Network, or ESN, the IPOB's militant wing, issuing a warning to vigilante groups, thugs and headers in the southeast on the occasion of its 3rd anniversary. The Supreme Court on Friday revised the decision of the Court of Appeal, discharging and acquittal of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on the case of treason against him. Niger News reports that the Appeals Court held that although he was illegally brought back to Nigeria from Kenya when he jumped bail, that development could not have vested the trial court of the jurisdiction to continue his trial. The court, in a unanimous decision by a 5-member panel of justice, acknowledged that the federal government acted irresponsibly when it forcefully brought Kanu back to the country from Kenya against all known laws. It, however, held that it was not enough to divest the trial a court of its jurisdiction to continue with the case. According to the Supreme Court, there is no legislation in the country that stripped the trial court of the jurisdiction to go ahead with Kanu's case, despite the illegal action that the federal government took against him. In the judgment that was prepared by Justice Garaba Mohammed, but read by Justice Emmanuel Agim, the Appeals Court held that the remedy opened for Kanu now was for him to institute a civil action against the government. So the court, however, stated that the federal government must be conscious of its image both locally and internationally, even as it knocked the trial court for revoking Kanu's bail from after he escaped to save his life following the invasion of his home by security agents. So, as it is now, you can see that the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has accepted the Supreme Court verdict that he should, continue his trial. That means they are going back to the High Court for Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And Nigerians have actually reacted to this. They'll be asking these questions. If the courts acknowledged that the Nigerian government acted illegally and irresponsibly when it forcefully brought the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, back to the country from Kenya. So, what is the sanction? So there is no sanction against the federal government for doing that. The Nigerian government in 2021 announced Kanu's arrest and extradition to Nigeria to continue to face trial. He was subsequently arraigned with a blindfold before Binta Enyako, a judge of the Federal High Court in Abuja. Kanu is facing charges bordering on treasonable felony instituted against him at the court following years of campaigning for the secession of the Republic of Biafra from Nigeria through IPOB. He was granted bail in April 2017 for health reasons, but fled the country after the military attacked his house in Abia State, killing some persons, and that was what led to his parents' death. However, the Appeals Court on Friday thwarted the rearrest and the extrajudicial rendition of Kanu by the Nigerian government But the court also banned the trial court for revoking Kanu's bail after he fled the country following the invasion of his home by the security agencies. So this is where Nigerians are like in kind of stuck. We not understand this kind, judgment and all that. You said the federal government, they were wrong for invading his home. You said they were also wrong, they acted wrongly, the way they brought him back to Nigeria and all that. And you are still saying that this man should continue his trial and all that. So, as it is now, Kanu have already accepted, his fate on this. He said it's not broken. It's not broken. So anybody who feel that the court judgment is going to break him down is just joking. He accepted the court judgment, and that is it. So Nigerians are really waiting and to see what is going to be the outcome of this, because the Supreme Court said they have given instructions to the High Court what to do, but they are yet to, tell us or review these instructions and all that. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.